Hey everyone, this is Navrin and welcome back to a new session of English with me. This is episode 4 of How to Start Learning English. In this episode, we are going to see how to make little sentences. In the previous videos, we discussed about words, different words that you can use every day. Now we are moving a step ahead and we are going to start sentences. How to create sentences in English. And these are very simple sentences. You just need 3 words to create this sentence. And this is the first step of progressing your English. From just words, you are moving ahead. You are joining those words together and making a sentence, and you are practicing to speak English fluently. Long sentences, different vocabularies. You are building yourself. So in this session, we will see how to create very little sentences using 3 words in English. Since you have already learned most of the words that we require every day, you can easily create these sentences. In the second episode, we discussed about common words, and in the third video, we discussed about verbs, different action words. Now what we will do is, we will join all those words together and we will speak English. Now before making a sentence, the first thing you have to understand is subject, object and verb. No, don't get confused or scared listening to this. This is a small grammar part in English. We are just looking at it. We are looking how to create sentences using subject, object and verb. So, what is a subject? Let's first see about subject. Subject, like the name suggests, it is the main character in a sentence. It's the main person, or it might be a thing, or it might even be an idea. Just you have to understand one thing, it is the main character. It is the main character. Like in a movie, there is a main character, right? Who actually pushes the movie forward. Same like that, in a sentence, subject is the main person, main character. Let's look at an example. Let's take a sentence like, I play football. I play football. So here, who is the main character? It is I. I am playing football. So I am the main character. I am doing an action there. So here I is the subject. Now let's look what is the verb. Verb is action. The action done in a sentence is the verb. In our earlier video, we discussed a lot of verbs, right? So what are verbs? They are actions, action words like play, cook, eat, run, jump, then what? Fly, sleep, dance, sing. There are lots of verbs. Verbs are action words. They are the action done in a sentence. Let's take our earlier example. I play football. Here what is the verb? It is play. Play is an action. So play is the verb. Now let's look what is object. Object is something on which action is done. Let's take this same example and then you can understand it more clearly. I play football. I is the subject, play is the verb. The action is play. So this playing is done on what? What is being affected by the action? It is the football, right? The action is done on the football. So football is the object. Object is something on which action is done. You can understand it more clearly from some more examples. Let's take the example like, she reads a book. She is the main character. She is the subject. Reads, reading is an action. So read is the verb. And book Reading is done on a book, right? So book is the object. See how easily we can create a small sentence. You just need a subject, a verb and an object. And the structure of a sentence is subject comes first, then comes the verb and then comes the object. SVO is the structure of a sentence. So how can you create a sentence? You just need 3 words to create a sentence. Did you see how I created sentence fast? Isn't this easy? Let's take some examples from our surroundings, everyday situation. I ate breakfast. I is the subject, ate is the verb and breakfast is the object. She drives the car. She is the subject, drives is the verb and car is the object. We swim in the pool. We is the subject, swim is the verb and pool is the object. You can find a lot of examples around yourself. So you can create sentence very easily if you know subject, verb and object. Since you already know the words and verbs separately, you can make sentences very easily. You just need to frame the sentence like subject, then verb and then object. You know, all these sentences are not framed in this manner. There are different ways to frame a sentence. This is also a way of framing sentence. Initially, you can do this. This is very basic. You can frame sentence easily just with 3 words. Without any grammar or anything, you can create sentences. You don't have to use any is, are, has, have, had, anything. You can just make sentence very easily initially. So, first start your basics. Start from simple sentences. When we move forward, we will approach different grammars and vocabularies that you can add into your these sentences, so you can actually frame very long sentence and speak English fluently, faster, long English continuously. For that, you need to start now. You have to make small sentence and start using it in your everyday. You can use it in different situations like I do laundry, she cooks food, he bath first. See, you can actually make simple sentences without any grammar or anything. You just need to start making them and using them. You shouldn't be scared to use them and to talk them aloud, to talk to people. Start talking to people in English, making these sentences. In the beginning, I told that you just need to use these English words into your daily conversations. Even if it is in your native language, that is fine. But now I'm telling you, you have to add little sentences. Instead of words, start adding sentences. Use all those words in frame sentences and start using them. Very simple sentence. I'm not telling very advanced type of sentences or anything. Just make simple sentence and start using them. So guys, this is a very small session on how to start framing sentences in English. I hope you understood how to make sentences and use subject, object and verb. So guys, this is all for today. I'll be back with a new video soon. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Bye.